Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah.
For 2 weeks.
My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. So, the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
And the bloodflies are bad this year.
Sokolov seems so much older now.
The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermire Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermire. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's
That's
not.
Addermire in the distance. Alright then. Maybe a little more.
Is it confiscation?
Yeah, we passed it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Let's see what you
For
got.
a beer later?
You bet.
Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side.
It wasn't his fault.
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
Hello.
Nah,
Hey, not this time.
Work me till I drop.
Fellow
There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
I have the following
An
announcement.
underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Name of the former Empress, Emily Palmer, and carried out by the former Royal Protector.
Hey, come here.
The Grand Zirconin Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca.
Are we gonna let a few bloodlies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any
It's
money.
infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
More likely we all get... Then we end up hatching more bloodflies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Baldwin I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now Royal Consort.
A new customer, with coin, I bet.
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca.
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Glad we could do business. You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I have something that might interest you.
Come on, give me a minute of your time.
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
I need to pee. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Across the flesh of his face.
Things aren't bad. I told you to let him be on the lookout for something else.
To the seven scriptures of lies come back, and you will know. Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading this city would gamble with all that we have built, with your very families. If the Abbey is pushed away, anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl, sheep, the ox, and fish from the cold.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey.
Seeks to hide it. Self.
was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Of lies come back into the void. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors.
He knows my...
To fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters?
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the
to the
music
seven
boxes at each
strictures,
enclave.
and you will...
Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them...
Some take comfort from the strictures. Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
this heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract bloodflies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Picnic soon, on the back lawn.
Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Tomorrow. You wanna buy one?
No. First, now, then. You know, to warm me up.
Not this time.
No.
You up for a beer later?
Welcome to my shop. Have a look around.
What does it to you?
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. What's going on at Addermire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah? The bloodlies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
My work at Addermire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
When I find Hypatia, I'll see what she knows about the Crown Killer. I have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity.
Winslow safes. Feel free to have a look around.
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Someone there.
So
I thought I saw someone right here.
What was it?
Let's check the place just in case.
I wonder who that was.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Did you hear that?
Something killed you. She could be reading the letter right now.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Huh?
Could be anything. Just gotta watch me.
The Addermire Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The crown killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Serkonos.